All right, let's talk pants. I live for a wide leg pant. You probably know this about me by now, or maybe you've forgotten, because I actually feel like I haven't had a block of fashion in a long time. So I'm happy to be back with you talking about fashion and fashion for the summer and beyond. So this is the Studio Park collab with Amy Stran. I believe Amy Stran had the very first Studio Park line. She is quite the fashionista, and when she designs, she quite literally designs from her own life and her own closet. So it's a really great representation of the fashion that we love from Amy Stran. This is a wide leg pleated pant. It's a really beautiful fabrication. I'm wearing them in the navy. I'll show you the other two colors in just a second. But we do have regular, petite, and tall. First day at this low price. It's a big day here on Q2, a fashion clearance sale day. $27.99 brings these home. They were originally $59. That's a 52% savings, but there is no reorder. A regular inseam is 31 inches, and petite is 28, and tall is 34. This is the navy that I'm wearing. How about a champagne? You could really see the beautiful texture that these pants have on the champagne. And then we also have it in a classic black. Very sophisticated. I'm going to leave the champagne up because you can see more details. I'm wearing it in the navy, so you can see the details on me as well. So that's how we're going to decide on the colors here. But again, regular, petite, and tall. This is 100% poly, but it does feel like a silky charmeuse. There's a little bit of texture that's built into this gorgeous, gorgeous fabric. So it really is an easy wear, especially for the summer. And speaking of summer, while the temperatures are soaring, this is something that you're wearing right now. Because it is that classic wide leg, it gives you that sort of like easy breezy, floaty feel. I actually just spent a couple days down at the shore. It was so, so lovely. And I wore a wide leg pant our second night out. It was actually something from Kirsten's line. They're my favorite pants. I get compliments on them all the time. I would have worn these too. Think of this with your favorite kind of summery tank top. Maybe it's Pima cotton, maybe it's something floaty and silky like the pants. But also, when we're thinking outside of summer, this would be really cute with a vest, by the way. I'm really into the vest look right now. That's how I wore my Kirsten wide leg pants the other night. I actually met one of our QVC fans there. It was so cool. Jennifer, if you're watching, I remember. It was so nice meeting you. I hope our picture turned out great. But we were sitting there at this really beautiful outdoor kind of bar and restaurant watching the sunset, and you just want something that feels casual and clean but sophisticated at the same time, but it's easy to wear because it's a pull-on pant. But then think about wearing this into the office. I have a really great blazer coming up from Sean in just a moment that, let me see, hold on, let me find that blazer so I can show you real quick. Let's do this one, I think. If you're thinking about these pants in black, pair it with this color block blazer that I have coming up from Sean Killinger in just a little bit. Fun fact, I own this blazer in the other color. I wore it. I'll tell you where when we get to that presentation. But this and maybe one of Courtney's ribbed, either the mock neck or the turtleneck underneath, it's chic, it's sophisticated. Pop on a cute little heel, a cute little pump. There's the information, A632848? No, A632484. I'm just adding numbers arbitrarily. Let's throw another 8 in there. It's really small on my screen. I couldn't see. But it's a really sophisticated, clean, and chic look. Again, 3 colors for you, the black, the navy, and the champagne. You can see how it pairs beautifully with just a crisp white button-down shirt. But all the colors work throughout the entire year, the entire season after season after season, but easy to wear. You have slash pockets right on the front, but they disappear. You wouldn't even know. But can you see the slight pleating here? That pleating gives you extra shape and it gives you extra tailoring. I also like that the waistline, even though it's all elastic, is thin. Very often we see a wide waistband, which is great and it has its time and its place, but this just feels a little bit more polished. It's not going to show. So if you're wearing perhaps a shirt that just hits you at your waistline, you don't have a big wide waistline around your middle section. So it has a nice clean sort of even flow. There are faux pockets in the back, but it still gives that like sophisticated look if you are wearing this to the office, if you do want it to be nice and polished. I'm wearing it in the regular, I'm wearing them in the small. I have big platform heels on underneath that you can see right here. So you can see where it, let me get it out of there. There it goes. So you can see that is, for me, this is just the perfect, let me fix that one. the perfect, perfect length. I'm about 5'6½". I'm wearing these tall platforms. I love it when a wide leg kind of like skims just like right where your foot kind of meets the ground. Not so much that it's going to be dragging, but you can play with that hemline because we do have regular petite and tall available, which is really nice that you can play with that. So this is the black. The black is very popular. There's no stretch to this, but it's nice and flowy and wide leg. There's the champagne. I love the champagne. Look, you heard me say it a million times. I love, especially in spring and summer, to do the column of whites and creams and tans and champagnes, and this fits beautifully into that look. There's a little faux fly in the front. And then here, backwards, I put it that way, that is your navy, and this is the one that I am wearing. Think about navy sometimes in a different silhouette than maybe a denim as, you know, an alternative to denim. We don't always want to wear jeans, whether that's skinny jeans or any kind of denim. We want something that is softer, that feels breezy, kind of a it can be as coastal or as a city chic as you want with this look. Now I am wearing it. I paired it with Kirsten's top that's coming up, I think next, the color block top, but I give it a little half tuck as I do because I can't help myself. I just can't help myself. I just love the whole look. I could wear this to that beach bar as well as I could wear this to a fine dining steakhouse. And while I'm talking steakhouse, I did a little walk on in the kitchen with David before my show and had a bite of that prime rib from Rostelli's at today's special value. Dude. Or look at my Instagram. I was walking through the halls earlier today, getting ready, just in my regular clothes, no hair, no makeup, and I saw the TSV run through, and I was like, what does a girl got to do around here to get a slice of prime rib? Wouldn't you know it, not 15 minutes later, Bonnie from the kitchen knocks on the dressing room door for me and Mary DeAngelis with slabs of prime rib to eat while we were doing our prep. Check it out on my Instagram stories. It is, right, Erin? It's a perk of being a host. But for the pants, regular, petite, and tall, a 52% savings. 100 of you have picked this up. You're going to fall in love with them. Don't miss out on it, especially at a price like this. It's A636546. Okay.